If you were a North American kid in 1994, the kind who called the sport soccer while clutching a Game Boy, World Cup USA 94 on Super Nintendo felt like a cultural ambush. Was it bizarre or classic? Both. A FIFA-sanctioned simulation grafted onto a 16-bit cart that curls shots like a boomerang and pipes one PCM crowd loop into every stadium. Underrated? Almost certainly. The cartridge rarely makes modern best SNES sports lists. Overrated? Only if you expect EA-style polish from a game Tiertex coded in less than one season. Fundamental? Let's say quirk essential. It didn't invent console footy, but it bridged the gap between 8-bit simplicity and the isometric realism that FIFA would soon trademark, and did so while trying to sell Americans on goal celebrations instead of home runs. Historical context: US Gold, a UK publisher famous for brisk, budget-driven conversions, landed the official license late in 1993. They handed development to Tiertex Design Studios, a small Manchester outfit already versed in soccer engines from their European club soccer codebase. The task: ship a Windows to living room crowd pleaser in time for a June kickoff. The result: a 16 megabit, that's 2 megabytes, SNES cartridge, smaller than many contemporaries, yet somehow containing 24 national squads, 9 stylized US venues, and a tournament mode that mirrors the real-life group draw. In the States, arcades were drowning in NBA Jam and Mortal Kombat 2. Few cabinets hosted the beautiful game. My neighborhood refugee XP Arcade had 0 soccer machines, so Blockbuster became the distribution channel. I rented World Cup 94 weeks before Striker the dog danced at the opening ceremony, popped it into my console, and introduced friends to pixel pitches that looked suspiciously like big green ping pong tables punctuated by cardboard crowds. Globally, 1994 was a split-path year. EA's first FIFA International Soccer, 1993, had popularized isometric broadcast angles, while Konami's International Superstar Soccer wouldn't hit shelves until late 94. That meant Tiertex's top-down take got a rare window to define console footy, at least for one red, white, and blue summer: mechanics. The absurd through line here is the elastic ball. Whether you loft across from midfield or drill a free kick, the sprite seems tethered to invisible rubber, bending trajectories with cartoon zeal. It's half simulation, half pinball table, and every mechanic revolves around mastering or exploiting that bounce. Control scheme: B passes or shoulder checks, Y shoots or clears, A activates sprint slides. Hold Y while tilting the D-pad to add curling side spin. Tap Y at the last pixel and the ball pinch lifts for a chip. Because the camera is locked top down, vertical depth is conveyed via a shrinking oval shadow. Gauge wrong, and that screaming volley sails into row Z of the backdrop. Rules and fouls. At startup, you choose strict or lenient fouls. Strict whistling feels like a vuvuzela duet. Refs call phantom pushes that even VAR wouldn't spot. Lenient turns the pitch into a slip and slide. Two-footers go unpunished and collisions bounce bodies like billiard balls. My group always selected lenient, treating midfield like Thunderdome, teams, and hidden numbers. The cartridge includes exactly the 24 finalists: Brazil, Italy, Cameroon, Saudi Arabia, etc. No unlockable England or France, despite lingering playground rumors. Each squad carries 4 under-the-hood ratings: speed, pass, shot, defense, affecting player acceleration and shot power, but never goalkeeper AI. Brazil outruns Bolivia, yes, yet a tuned curler can still nick the near post regardless of ratings if the shadow falls just so. Goalkeepers. The Sea Lion Leap AI keepers share one script: charge you at a 45-degree angle as soon as you cross the 18-yard line. Exploit, dribble lateral, tap shoot early, watch keeper vacate the near post, roll ball home. Their full-screen dive animation is pure theater. Limbs splay, sprite momentum freezes time, then resets as if nothing happened. My friends called it the Sea Lion flop. Stadiums, weather, and the Myth of Wind 9 venues: Silverdome, Rose Bowl, Citrus Bowl, and Friends vary only in color palette. Despite rumors, stadium choice does not dictate hidden wind variables. Wind toggles are global, selected in the weather menu alongside rain and snow. Heavy rain increases ground friction, forcing through balls to crawl. We abuse this by playing Brazil versus Norway in a downpour, nullifying Brazil's pace advantage. Crowd graphics: 1 tile, 2 animation frames, arms up, arms down. The digitized USA, USA chant triggers only when the United States is on the field, debunking the legend of patriotic boos during Brazil-Italy shootouts. Modes and passwords game types are limited: friendly, full World Cup, or a penalty kick practice. The 8-character password saves group results and points, not lineups or injuries, meaning a mistranscribed 0-0 leads to tournament purgatory. My handwritten notebook of passwords still shows a smudged ABQ0902Z that once dropped me into a Bulgaria-Nigeria round of 16 replay with half stamina. Gameplay in motion: boot up a friendly, say Sweden versus Nigeria. Kickoff starts mid-pitch. Sprint key held, your striker becomes a yellow blur. Defenders initiate rugby tackles. Pass, press, and hold Y. Ball arcs, shadow shrinks, keeper charges. Tap A to slide, cancel around a lunging defender, drift a cutback cross to the penalty spot. Elastic physics apply English. Ball whips back to the striker like a yo-yo. One-time volley slams top corner. Goal celebration shows both arms raised frames. Crowd erupts in a single 22 kHz cheer perfected in Tiertex's sound lab. Red, their office PC speaker. No replays, no commentary, just HUD fireworks, flag icons, 90-second clock, and your buddy cursing elastic trajectories. Legacy and influence licensed presentation. Score bug, national flags, top left clock, foreshadowed later EA broadcast overlays. The physics engine's overspun curl set the stage for analog finesse shots in FIFA 08. Yet World Cup USA 94 vanished fast. EA grabbed the official license for World Cup 98, and Konami's International Superstar Soccer snagged critical acclaim on the same console. Collectors file the cart in middle B tier value, about $20 loose, $70 boxed. Retro speedrunners ignore it due to non-skippable goal animations, but ROM hackers mine its password algorithm for seeding custom brackets. Indie devs still cite its elastic ball. Super Arcade Football explicitly named Tiertex's physics as inspiration for exaggerated swerve. Tiertex's quickfire dev cycle, meanwhile, became cautionary lore. Internal EA memos for FIFA 97 referenced avoid USA 94 pitfalls about AI pathing and single sample crowds. Closing paragraph plus score. So is World Cup USA 94 worth dusting off? If you expect silky dribbling and tactical awareness, you'll punt it to midfield. But come for the cartoon curl, the sea lion keeper flops, the way a 2-button slide tackle can erase a 3-on-1 break, all while a cardboard crowd loops its 2-frame cheer, and you'll find a time capsule of 90s optimism. It's a snapshot of America discovering the world's game, re-rendered in 16-bit Technicolor. Score, 6.5 out of 10. Extra half point if you still own a striker plush, minus half if the omnipresent top-down view makes you seasick.